Hey guys, Steve from Gym Hub down at Colorado Beach this morning. I wanted to share a really important tip when it comes to content marketing. Remember, content marketing is where we're actually giving real value and some content to our target audience to ensure that we stand out from the competition and we're not just competing on price. One of the tools inside the Gym Hub members program is what's called Content Twister. It enables you to map out your content for a 12-week period, so you're not sort of required each day to come up with the magic. And there's two really important things to consider when using the Content Twister tool. So the first one is you want to be aiming to come up with marketing depth rather than marketing width. And what I mean by that is it's your goal to actually choose a couple of topics like rehabilitation or weight loss or whatever it is, and then talk about those topics regularly so you actually become known for that. So people associate your brand and your face and your videos and content with that topic, and therefore consider driving past other fitness facilities to come and see you because you're an expert in that area. So our goal is to choose 3 of those things and consistently hit them over the 12-week period. Now, whilst it's great to sort of have marketing depth rather than just doing a different topic every single day like a lot of people make the mistake of doing, we do want some variety, otherwise people are not going to sort of tune in as long as they need to. So what we do as part of the Content Twister framework inside the Gym Hub members group is we encourage you to use a different marketing style. So you might use a rant where you actually sort of use a fair bit of frustration and passion, and you talk about the Game Changers movie on Netflix and the your opinion on it. Or you might use a Q&A and say, hey, I had a great question from a client named Sarah who was asking, when's the best time to eat? So there's all these different styles that we actually provide for you to give you that sort of variety. So you're getting consistency in the type of message and the content, the topic that you're actually doing, but then you're getting variety in the style. Now, it's really important, just the one last thing to consider here, if you haven't used the Content Twister before, it's really important to differentiate a case study and a lesson and a story. Otherwise, they all sort of blend into each other. So if you're doing a story type video, or a story type sort of blog post, my suggestion with this one is try and be a little bit vulnerable. Try and sort of give an example how you tried something or you thought something, and then what you actually found was actually quite different to that. If you're doing a case study, I think your goal here is just to talk about the person and their lifestyles, what their sort of frustrations were at the start, what their challenges were, and what they actually had to do to get a great result, and give the example of their result. If you're doing something like a rant, you want to use a lot of frustration and a lot of passion in it, and almost show that you're really annoyed with something. If you're doing like a case study, for example, you want to try and use at the start of all these styles in the Content Twister, when you're sort of coming up with a different style to deliver the message in, consider actually telling the people in the video or in the blog what you're about to do. Say, hey guys, it's Steve from Rush Cutters Health. I want to share a case study with you. Or hey guys, it's Steve from Rush Cutters Health. I want to go on a bit of a rant. So number 1 is actually tell them what style you're about to use at the start. Number 2 is consider what the difference is between each of these different styles, and make sure that you differentiate them. So Content Twister, one of my favorite ways to ensure that you're using education-based marketing at its best, making sure you're known for something, and that people actually really enjoy some variety in how you deliver it, but at the same time, you're not just doing a different topic all the time, otherwise you're known for nothing. I'm Steve from Gym Hub. Have a great day. Cheers.